There is one more formula that you can use in order to calculate the forward price. Here we are going to assume that the compounding is going to be continuous. Otherwise, we assume the compounding is annual, semi-annual, quarterly, etc. So in continuous compounding, we can arrive at the no arbitrage forward price by using the formula F0 is equal to S0 multiplied by e raised to RT, where the value of E is, it's a very large number, but we can take it as 2.718. And if you need more decimals, you can take 28 as well. If we are going to incorporate the storage cost as well as the benefits, and we assume that the compounding is going to be continuous, the formula can be modified and the formula will read as F0 is equal to S0 or S0 multiplied by e raised to R plus C minus B, where R is the risk-free rate, C is the cost, and B is the benefit. So let's see an example in order to understand how this formula is to be used. So consider a stock index that is currently trading at 1550. This is the S0 or S0, or it is the current spot price. It is having a dividend yield of 1.3. The compounding is continuous. The risk-free rate is 3%. Again, the compounding is continuous. We have to calculate the no arbitrage 6-month forward price of the stock index. So F0 or the forward price today can be calculated as S0, which is 1550, multiplied by e raised to 3%, which is 0.03, minus 0.013, which is 1.3%. Close brackets, multiply by 0.5. We are calculating the 6-month forward price. So this is nothing but 6 divided by 12. And we get the forward price as 1563.23. So even this formula is relatively easier to use. Let's talk about cost of carry. Net cost of carry, or simply cost of carry or carry, is the benefit of holding the asset minus the cost of holding the asset. So we know that convenience yield and dividend is a benefit, and we have to incur some storage cost, or let's say the opportunity cost, which is a part of the cost of holding the asset. When benefits, that is the cash flow yield or the convenience yield, is greater than the cost, that means the opportunity cost of holding the funds, then the forward price is going to be less than the spot price. So let's see an example. An equity share is currently trading in the spot market for 100. The risk-free rate is 5%, and the stock is expected to pay a dividend yield of 7%. So over here, the benefit is equal to 7%, but the cost is only 5%. So as you can see over here, the benefit is greater than the cost. When we are calculating the price of 1-year futures contract on this stock, and we are going to assume continuous compounding, we can get the no arbitrage price as S0, which is 100, multiplied by e raised to 0.05 minus 0.07, which is 98.02. So this is your no arbitrage forward price. So over here, we see the forward price is less than the spot price, or the forward price is lower than the spot price. Here we say that the forwards are trading at a discount. So forward or futures contract is trading at a discount because the forward price is lower than the spot price. If you see the previous question, the forward price was 1563. Let me ignore the decimal. And the spot price was 1550. Over here, the forward price was greater than the spot price. So we say that forwards are trading at a premium. Obviously over here, the cost is 3%. The benefit is only 1.3. So cost is greater than the benefit. So forwards are trading at a premium. In the next example, the benefit is greater than the cost. So that is why the forwards are trading at a discount. Now we are going to touch upon the topic, what if the current market price is very different than the no arbitrage forward price? So what if the futures price is trading at a price which is very different than the no arbitrage price? The valuation of derivative securities is based on a no arbitrage condition. The no arbitrage condition is based upon the law of one price, which requires that two portfolios with the same payoff in the future for any future value must have the same cost today. So the sentence might be a bit confusing. Let me go to the example so you will understand it better. Let's say an asset is priced at $200. This is the spot price. I will write here S0. The 1 year futures price of this asset, I will write F0 over here, is 212. The interest rate for lending and borrowing is 5%. So let's calculate the no arbitrage futures price. The no arbitrage futures price should actually be how much? It should actually be 210. It should be 210, but it is currently trading in the market for 212. So that means F0 or the current futures value is overvalued. The value should only be 210, but the current futures price is 212. So there is a price difference. There is an arbitrage opportunity. The price should be 210, but actually it is 212. So F0 or the futures contract is overvalued. The futures are trading at $212, which makes them overvalued compared to the no arbitrage price. So there is an arbitrage opportunity. How should you exploit this arbitrage opportunity and make profits? So you are going to do some transactions today, and then you are going to do some transactions at the end of 1 year, because this is a 1 year futures contract. So the transactions that you will do today is you will borrow funds at 5%. So you are going to borrow 200. You are going to buy the asset in the spot market for the 200 that you are borrowing. So very similar to the gold example I have given you. You are borrowing 200 and then you are buying the asset in the spot market. And you are going to short sell the futures contract. So you are going to sell the futures contract, take a short position, and you need not pay any money for that. So that is why it is written 0 over here. So you are buying the asset in the spot market and you are short selling the futures. So this is the transaction that you're going to do today. At the expiry of the contract, after 1 year, you are going to settle the contract. You are taking a short position in the futures. That means you have to deliver the asset after 1 year. Do you have the asset after 1 year? The answer is yes, because you have just purchased it in the spot market. So you are going to settle the contract by delivering the asset and you are going to receive 212. So the long futures is going to pay you 212. You are going to give him the asset that you are already having. You have to repay the loan. How much money you have to pay as interest? You have to pay $10. So which is 5% of 200. You have to repay 210. So this is the money that you are receiving. This is the money that you have to pay, and you are making an arbitrage profit of $2. So this is your risk free profit from this transaction. So when the forward price is too high, how will you exploit this arbitrage opportunity? You will exploit this arbitrage opportunity by selling the forward or the futures contract, and you are going to buy the underlying asset in the spot market. This is known as cash and carry arbitrage. In the next slide, we will see what happens if the forward price or the futures price is lower than the no arbitrage forward price. So let's say spot price of gold is 100. The risk-free rate for lending and borrowing is 7%. And 1 year futures or forward contract is currently quoting at a price of 105. So this is the futures value today at this point in time. We over here are going to perform a reverse cash and carry arbitrage. So how to do that? Let's understand. First, let us find out what should be the no arbitrage forward price. So no arbitrage forward price is the spot price S0 multiplied by 1 plus R raised to 1. It should be 107. So the futures price or the forward price should be 107, but it is trading at 105. That means there is an arbitrage opportunity. The contract should be priced at 107, but it is priced only at 105. So it is trading at a lower price. That means it is undervalued. In the previous example, the futures contract was overvalued. Over here, it is undervalued. So what all transactions are you going to do today? What all transactions are you going to do at the end of the year? So you are going to borrow the gold from somebody and then you are going to sell it short in the spot market. You're going to sell the gold today in the spot market at 100. You're going to receive 100. If I am selling the gold in the market today, the spot market, I am going to receive 100. The 100 that you're going to receive, you're going to invest money in the market at the risk-free rate of 7%. So let's say you're buying any government bond that is giving a return of 7%. You are going to buy the forward or the futures contract at the current market price of 105. So what we are going to do over here is we are short selling in the spot market and then we are going long in the futures market. This is known as reverse cash and carry arbitrage. You are short selling in the spot market and you are going long in the futures market. After 1 year, you are going to receive 107 from the risk-free investment. Let's say that is from the bond. You are going long in the futures market today. That means upon expiry, you have to buy the underlying asset. You're going to buy the underlying asset at what price? You're going to buy the underlying asset at 105. You have bought the asset at 105. You have to return the gold to the person from whom you have borrowed it at the starting of the year. So you are going to deliver the gold in order to cover the short position. So let's say Mr. A has borrowed the gold from Mr. B. He has to return the gold to Mr. B at the end of 1 year. So he is settling the forward contract by purchasing the gold from, let's say, from Mr. X. So X is going to give A the gold and A is going to give B the gold. So I'm getting 107 from the government bond. I have to settle the contract by paying 105. I'm able to return the gold back at 105. Here also I'm making an arbitrage profit of $2 or 2 rupees. And this is also a risk-free gain, or you are exploiting an arbitrage opportunity. The only assumption that we are making over here is there is no cost of borrowing the gold and selling it short. So Mr. A is able to acquire the gold from Mr. B today at the starting of the year without paying him anything.